Hey guys, welcome to Film Radar. People enjoy watching horror films. They allow us to experience the heart-pounding adrenaline rush of a life or death situation in a safe environment. Filmmakers use them to experiment with new techniques or to address serious issues in novel ways. The horror genre is diverse, but the goal is always the same. They want to scare you. Without delaying anymore, let's get at the list of top 10 movies you shouldn't watch alone. Before we get started, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. Number 10. Hush. In your own home, Hush is guaranteed to make you feel unsafe. It follows Maddie, a deaf-mute woman who is stalked by a masked killer through her isolated one-lit home. It premiered at the 2015 Toronto International Film Festival with no promotion and received overwhelmingly positive reviews. The two leads' performances sell the experience, and the premise is more inventive than other modern slasher films. You'll be questioning every sound you hear while trying to sleep after watching this. Number 9. The Blaire Witch Project. The classic low-budget indie film helped to popularize found footage horror. It was marketed as footage recovered from the film crew's equipment when it was shown at the Sundance Film Festival, and the actors were allegedly missing or dead. The plot revolves around a group of film students who set out into the Black Hills forest to film a documentary about the Blaire Witch legend. The slow, tense build-up and dedication to realism makes this one difficult to watch on your own. Number 8. Hereditary. Everyone knows how good Ari Aster's first film, Hereditary, is, both for its terrifying plot and outstanding acting. Following the death of their matriarch, Grandma Ellen, the family is pursued by a demon. Hereditary excels at making you feel the tragedy of the family's predicament. It demonstrates how grief and a lack of support can break down people, leaving them vulnerable to the evil. Number 7. Halloween. In a genre riddled with sequels and adaptations, it's something necessary to return to one of the all-time greats. The 1978 John Carpenter slasher Halloween is a great place to start because it invented so many tropes that are still used today. It tells the story of serial killer Michael Myers returning to his hometown on Halloween night and stalking a group of teenagers, starring Jamie Lee Curtis in her feature film debut. Number 6. The Shining. The Shining is widely regarded as one of the best and most influential horror films of all time. It follows the Torrance family as they spend the winter at the historic Overlook Hotel, with patriarch Jack acting as caretaker, based on the Stephen King novel of the same name. Danny, his young son, has a psychic ability known as the Shining, which allows him to see the hotel's many ghosts. Jack's gradual breakdown is harrowing to watch throughout the film. Despite King's criticisms of the film's differences from the novel, The Shining remains one of the most terrifying horror films ever made. Number 5. It Follows. After a sexual encounter with her new boyfriend, a college student named Jay begins to be pursued by a supernatural creature. Only Jay can see the creature, which takes on a variety of human forms and always approaches at an unsettling pace. Even in a group, the terror of the unknown and the relentless march of death make it a terrifying experience, let alone doing it alone. Number 4. The Thing. The Thing is remembered for its dedication to practical special effects, which make the body horror visceral and realistic. When it was first released, however, it was almost universally reviled, with many calling it instant junk. They had no idea it would become one of the most well-known horror films of all time, spawning a slew of sequels and merchandise. The film masterfully creates a sense of paranoia. The characters are cut off from the rest of the world, and they have no idea which of their companions is a monster in disguise. The film is terrifying on its own, but it may be even scarier when shared with others. Number 3. The Exorcist. The Exorcist is a 1973 American supernatural horror film directed by William Friedkin and written for the screen by William Peter Blatty. It is based on his 1971 novel of the same name. Ellen Burstyn, Max von Sydow, Lee J. Cobb, Kitty Wynn, Jax McGowan, Jason Miller, and Linda Blaire star in the film. It is the first film in the Exorcist series, and it follows 12-year-old Reagan's demonic possession and her mother's attempt to save her through an exorcism performed by 2 Catholic priests. Number 2. Descent. The Descent had its world premiere at the Edinburgh Horror Film Festival Dead by Dawn, but has since exploded in popularity. The story follows a group of women who go caving together for a vacation, which quickly devolves into a battle for survival against the cave's inhabitants. It received critical acclaim for its terrifying imagery and creature design, with Roger Ebert awarding it 4 out of 4 stars. This claustrophobic, dark nightmare will make you thankful you're safe at home. Number 1. The Conjuring. The Conjuring is widely regarded as one of the best horror films since The Exorcist, as it is the first installment in the popular Conjuring universe and was directed by prolific horror director James Wan. It's based on the real-life paranormal investigators Ed and Lorraine Warren's lives, and it's inspired by hauntings they've investigated. The series begins with the Warrens assisting the Perron family in their Rhode Island farmhouse, where they are experiencing strange supernatural events. So guys, have you seen any of these films? If you have, let us know in the comments below. If you liked the video, please hit the like button and share with your friends. And finally, thanks for watching.